Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. Welcome back to some more FIFA 16 career mode. We're playing as Manchester United. This is episode 14. And guys, we have a hell of an episode coming up. In today's episode, we have two matches to start things off. And we have the January transfer window. So I will be putting my money quite heavily into the wages so we can pick up some players on a pre-contract and sign them for free. Now, the first match we have against is Chelsea, who are just behind us with 2 points. We're currently sitting on 14 wins. A couple of draws and 0 losses, and Chelsea are just behind us. Fabregas and Costa we're going to have to watch out for as well. Now we need to claim the 3 points here today. We're only 2 points ahead of them, which isn't much. So they've been riding up my ass for the entirety of the table, and they're only just behind me by the slightest of margins. Later on in the episode we have a home match against Swansea City, so definitely want to claim the 3 points. Obviously Louis van Gaal in real life has had some difficulty, but this is the 28th of December, this match, so once we've finished this, we'll be in the January transfer window. Obviously, I'm going to hopefully try sign Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Carrillo, who was a player I was trying to sign at the start of the window. Huge favourite of him. Signed him in my FIFA 13 QPR career mode, was immense. Baninga, Mandanda, the goalkeeper from Marseille. Nicolas Onkolou, Vertonghen as well. And I hopefully can sign Yuri Tielemans. But Chelsea are playing a 4-2-3-1. Radamel Falcao up front, which I found was really quite interesting. Diego Costa is out with an injury and won't be making an appearance. Fabregas and Hazard are playing. I couldn't think of his name. But to start things off, Ramirez on the ball. Plays through Radamel Falcao, the number 9. He unloads. And I could just see it coming this season in real life as well. Radamel Falcao is going to score an absolute belter against United. Crosswood he doesn't, but we'll just have to see. But obviously we need to claim the 3 points here today against Chelsea. It is a little bit foggy, but both teams coming up hopefully with my new signings such as Marco Reus, Lacazette, and Matt Hummels in the key holding the centre-back role. Hopefully we can beat Chelsea here today, but they were firing on all cylinders. Fabregas trying to create some space, but obviously without Diego Costa, that's their target man up front. But Schneider then pushes forward to his French counterpart Lacazette. He breaks away one-on-one with Courtois and a spectacular save. Also, arguably the two best goalkeepers in the world, especially youngsters, Courtois, David De Gea. I would say Neuer is the best goalkeeper in the world. But, 0-0 after half-time. Radamel Falcao gets tackled and Fabregas being pretty ambitious on the outside of the box. Willian breaking away late in the second half. Finds Fabregas. Manages to whip it into Radamel Falcao. David De Gea comes screaming out from the goal line. Punches it away. And we managed to draw against Chelsea 0-0. So I'm not too upset about the performance. 1 shot to 1 on target. 4 shots to 2. David De Gea really kept us in that game. We did get dominated in possession, but to be perfectly honest, Chelsea didn't really have any good chances. Most of them were ambitious cross-ins, and most of them were long shots from outside the box. So we defended well, and hopefully that will be the determining factor. Maybe they can lose some points here and there, but we've drawn against Chelsea. Really wanted to claim the 3 points. And obviously with such a rivalry at the top of the table now, you really want to see a lot of goals in a grudge match like that. While we do have a training session here with Adnan Januzaj, I've made the decision to train him this time around. So he picked up a C, a D, a D, a C, and a B. Slowly going up in stats, 75 overall, hopefully going to go up later on. But we are in the January transfer window, and I can see this is Zlatan signing in career mode. Obviously, you can pick him up after the first year. Is going to be the career mode signing this year. It was obviously Sami Khedira last year, but picking up his Zlatan, obviously he is 34 years of age. He's 87. He'll probably go down to an 86 at the start of the next season or significantly lose stats. So I definitely can see him being an impact man fresh off the bench. And whether or not we sell him on in Season 2's January, let me know. But we don't know the transfer deadline day in today's episode, so You guys can still let me know in the comment section down below, should I sign Yuri Tielemans? I'm umming and ahhing whether or not about it, depending on how much money I have left once I sign these pre-contract players. Now, at the start of the season, I sent my scout out, if you can remember, to look for first-team quality players with 1 year remaining on their contract. So I have scouted, but I'm assuming there's some that I've missed who obviously aren't first-team quality, but they're young enough to be able to become world-class players in the future. But if you guys are in the January transfer window, highly recommend you pick up any of these players. Eva Baninga, I think that's how you say his name, 27 years of age. He's got 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, which is quite good. We managed to get a transfer offer here for David De Gea, and I'm definitely going to reject it and disallow future offers. No way in hell I'm leaving David De Gea leave Old Trafford. Now, I've been negotiating with Zlatan. I was trying to get him for a cut fee, very much the same as Nicholas Onkalu, but I won't be able to sign all these players. Vertonghen's wages are quite high, but obviously signing Vertonghen, we give the advantage of, firstly, getting a solid centre-back, which would be great for us, a nice replacement if we lose Rojo, Smalling, Jones. We do have a lot of them. And also we're weakening Spurs' player pool, essentially. 28 years of age, 72 overall. He's roughly worth about 20 minutes, so we'll be damaging their transfer budget, their economy in the game, which would be superb. Carrillo here, right mid, 24 years of age. Hopefully we can sign him up. He'll be a decent replacement for, obviously, we did sell Valencia and Ashley Young at the start of the window, but Stoke City have also negotiated a contract with Carrillo, so we're most likely going to have to put up his wages to pursue him to join Old Trafford. Now, guys, all of the transfers come in, and I've made the decision. 89 overall, Zlatan, 34 years of age, will be joining Old Trafford next season. What a signing that is. I don't know if he's going to be able to get into the first team. Obviously, Lacazette has been banging him in, so we'll just have to see. But, yeah, I was umming and ahhing whether or not to sign Vertonghen, or I was going to sign Nicholas Onkalu and Mandanda. That's were the choices, and Carrillo as well. So first, I'm going to start off signing Carrillo. 24 years of age, will be a youngster, probably one of the youngest players out of all of them. And I managed to sign Mandanda, a backup goalkeeper. He is quite old, but he's an 84 overall, I do believe, or roughly around that mark. So he should be good if we do sell Victor Valdez, which we're most likely going to be doing. 33 years of age, 83 overall. Obviously, he wants first-team quality football, and in real life, he's sort of broken down at the time of this recording. But Liverpool still currently 17th in the table, so they honestly could be relegated this season, which I would be crazy. All I'm thinking is from like a career mode perspective. Imagine Liverpool in the first leg. Now, some big transfers have gone through. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has gone to Arsenal. MGH has officially got the signing in January, and Lopez has gone from Olympique Lyon to AC Milan. So we've signed some pre-contracts. Let me know in this episode now, should I sign Yuri Tielemans in the next? We've still got the transfer window. I would imagine will be in the next episode. I'd be surprised if it's not. But yeah, maybe we can get some more pre-contracts coming to the club if we manage to sell Victor Valdez for 17 million Barca offered him, which I think is absolutely crazy, seeing we picked him up on a free a couple of years ago now. But we managed to start things off into superb fashion with a fantastic shot from Memphis Depay. Gets a pretty big deflection by the look of it and goes into the back of the net. As you see there, I think that might have been Williams. I'm not entirely sure, but he managed to, like, not only hit it with his leg, he managed to turn it away from the goalkeeper, and obviously, you don't want your teammates knowing that it got a huge deflection like that. I'm sure David De Gea up the other end thought, oh yeah, Memphis, that was a nice goal. the huge deflection made the difference there. So we're currently 1-0 up at home, against Swansea, and they were determined to create something. Sigurdsson, who has been a talisman at their club for quite a while, but Memphis Depay determined to pick up his second, breaking down the wing. He manages to cut back, creating some space. He manages to get tackled and cuts back. He absolutely cuts out. That just shows Memphis's pace, which is Fantastic. Bastian Schweinsteiger being a little bit ambitious, trying to test the goalkeeper. And basically it was the Memphis show in this episode. Matt Hummels plays through Wayne Rooney. Lacazette manages to play through Marco Reus, still holding onto the ball back over to Lacazette. Lacazette somehow manages to get it. Reus cuts back in, breaks away, and somehow manages to put it into the back of the net just, well, on the stroke of half-time. 2-0 up, a huge morale boost in the locker room, going in 2-0 up and obviously scoring on the stroke. But really nice goal there from Marco Reus. Obviously, we were favourites at Old Trafford, but Williams, again, really couldn't seem to get in that tackle. The first deflection was atrocious. But nice cutback here, and roulette. Marco Reus, you beauty. Well, we are coming to the end of the episode here. Thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through, guys. Really do appreciate it. Please leave a like to support this series on my channel. Subscribe if you're new around here to keep up to date with future videos on my channel. Like me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. All links are in the description below. My name has been Simpzy. Thank you very much for watching. And remember to go out and have a fantastic rest of your day.